Good Sunday afternoon, YouTube modeling community. Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Hope everyone's had a well-deserved weekend as far as rest, relaxation. Got you maybe some bench work. I just have come back in here today. Just have walked in on the bench. Thought I'd give you all a little update on some of my projects. This is the Pro Street 69 Camaro Pro Street build that I'm doing for Dylan over at NYS Models. This is the 69 Camaro convertible. Just started gluing in the back frame rails after the narrowness. It's not gonna be a back half like I normally do. So we're just gonna just actually stick frame the entire back end as far as the frame rails, whole 9 yards. Someone was asking me about how I do my frame rails and stuff, if they're all one piece. But as you can tell, if you can see the cuts right there that I did on the miter saw, that's how I do those. And once the tires gets in there, you won't even see those joints. But that's how I do. If I stick frame the whole thing, that's what it looks like. So, but that's on the 69 Camaro. This is going to be the Indy Pace Car Pro Street. Gonna pretty much use everything out of the kit. The engine in that is a big block. I'll probably find me a donor blower, manifold, and a blower to go on top of it. So I'll be cutting the hood out on that cowl inducted hood, making that opening for that. But tucking in big old meats up under it, just kind of just gonna take my time with this one. So, but wanted to tell everybody I appreciated how much everybody joined in last night on the as far as when I painted this. This is the 55 Chevy Pro Street build along. Just wanted to show everybody before I take this thing and give it a little bit of sanding. I will go over this with some 3000 grit, and people are probably gonna freak out. Why are you gonna do that, Pappy? Well, what when you sand over, I mean, a lot of people just look at that and go, God, I'd be happy with that. But the last night I didn't have a real good signal in the garage. So I just wanted to show everybody before I clear this, what you can achieve with just a rattle can. Everybody watched me last night spray this thing with just a rattle can, no airbrush or anything. So if you look at that shine right there, that is from a rattle can. So if I want to debunk the mystery that you don't have to have an airbrush or an air compressor in order to achieve a show finish. You can get it out of a can. So right there's the sides, as far as the doors, all that. I mean, that's pretty much proof in the pudding right there. But I'm gonna carry it an extra step, another step over. I'm going to, I'll wet sand this just a little bit. There's no boogers or blemishes in this paint. This is, every bit of it is just as smooth as can be. And like I say, it was done with a rattle can. But I want to show everybody before I get crazy with this thing. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run me a pan of soapy water, and I'm gonna set and just give it a little bit of light sanding. Why am I doing that? Well, when you take 3000 grit and you go over something like this, if I was to take this out here without possibly sanding any of this, wet sanding it, taking 3000 grit, it allows it gives the paint, the base coat, which is the orange, something more to bite onto. In other words, it gives that clear something to bond onto a little bit more. And 3000 grit is not aggressive at all. I mean, as long as you're wet sanding. I may not even use the 3000. I've got some 12,000 over here and I will probably, as smooth as this is, I probably will elect just to go with the 12,000. And all that's doing is just giving it a little bit of extra bonding surface for that clear to grab into. And then I'll do the same thing once I do the once the clear has had a chance to cure out. I'll come back. Someone asked also if I would show my how I wet sand and how I polish. So we'll be doing all that. I'll do that on online also. I won't show y'all how I do the clear. It's pretty much the same as what I did last night with the spraying the base coat orange here. So I'll spare y'all the details of that. Plus, I'd probably have to do it as a recording. Last night I didn't have the greatest. Couldn't really see real good because me being out in the shop, I really didn't have a good signal out there, and I do all this with my phone. So, but I can get a little bit better quality picture in here where I'm closer to our modem. So, but right there's that. I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna work a little bit more on the '69 Camaro and do this, and I'm gonna go out there and same thing. I'll show y'all the progress after I get the clear on it, but just the same procedure that I do with the spray and the base coat. Just a real light tack coat to start off with. Wait about 10 minutes. Allow that to cure out, then come back, do the same thing, a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier coat, the same technique, covering from, left to right, then flip it around, do left to right on the other side, then come across the top like that. And that'll pretty much will give me, do 3 good coats of clear, and then, allow 10 minutes in between each coat. And on that third coat, just, really you're just gonna give it just a little bit more, and then just set it to the side and let it dry. Shouldn't just, and be mindful, make sure that you got a good clean paint area before you do that. That way you don't get no little dust nibs or little boogers or bugs or anything like that in there. But just wanted to show y'all that, give you a little update on the Pro Street Camaro over there. Still got there's the hood. I did the hood the other night and wanted to show everyone. Now this one is the hood's already finished. It's polished out, ready to install on the car. So once I get the 3 coats of the clear on the body, and we'll come back, and I will be able to do a live in here in my man cave in here, and I'll show y'all how I hand polish this, and we'll cover everything from wet sanding all the way to the polishing stage. And we'll do that as a live. But getting ready to spray some of the other small pieces on the car as far as the radiator core support. There's the frame still sitting over there, turned upside down. Hadn't done a whole lot to it. I've already, like I told y'all the other day, I got the colors picked out for the interior. May get ready to get started on it. Show y'all how we do that outside as well. As far as I will airbrush this, it's just due to really I can control a little bit better, more of the paint on the interior. I don't want a real heavy buildup on that. So I can kind of control the flow with the airbrush a little bit better on that. So, but that's about it. Let me flip back around here, show y'all what I've got going on the bench. And remember, folks, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. If I don't see y'all again before tomorrow, have a great work week. Pappy out of here.